Welcome back out my rock stars to another episode here in Jurassic Craft. We got a nice pink dino hat chilling on our head as always, so let's go ahead and dive right into the episode. So we've got about, 4 or 5 Gallimimus going through here at the moment to get processed for the DNAs, and then we've also got 2 or 3 Confucisourus Dnases that's going to be our dinos for today. And hopefully we actually do this properly because we want to put plenty of Gallimimus, but the Confucisauruses also fly like Pteranodons, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. Okay guys, so this is the area. These are the dino cages we built last time for our boys, and we've just expanded backwards as much as I possibly could. So what we're going to do for the Gallimimus cage is that we're going to build in like an L shape in this area. So starting here, it's going to kind of wrap around this way, and it's going to be an L shape over here. Now back here is going to be the Confucisaurus cage. Now it's not going to be nearly as complicated as the Pteranodon cage. They should be smaller for as all as I know. So what we're going to do here is we're going to dig straight down, probably in a square shape, and then make a mini groove. I don't know if I want to make it flat or domed like the other one, but it's definitely going to be an interesting build overall. We got a lot of digging to do, and it's not going to be a fun process, but hopefully we can get through it without too many troubles. Okay guys, so we still have one Gallimimus DNA working here because I forgot to put some more raw meat in it to get processing. 2 of the cultivators for the Gallimimus failed, but that means we still do have a few eggs overall. So that is the bonus of it. So we've got 2 Gallimimus and 3 Confuciuses. So the eggs that we didn't want actually survived the most. So which is really interesting, but that's fine. We can work on their cage in a little bit as always. So let's go ahead and check out the cage that we've got for these Gallimimuses. So for these bad boys, as we stated before, we've got this massively L-shaped enclosure for them. It's big, it's open space. They're supposed to have a lot of room, like a field to run around in. This is about the best I could do without overextending everything too much. And so yeah, they should have plenty of space. Plus we can put plenty of these guys in here. So let's go ahead and get these eggs down, and that is awesome. And that means they should be all good to start hatching very soon. If my computer doesn't, lag to death overall. I mean, it's been doing better today, but I don't know what's going on. I think I just got too much going on the server now. See, you know what? It's mainly in this part of the park too. I don't understand it. It's the least condensed part of the park, but it's got the most lag. Until I get to this section, I don't really have too many issues with it. So yeah, there it goes again. Like I walked all the way over here with no issues, but all of a sudden, I just don't understand what it is. Maybe it's the too many dinos. I literally don't know. But I'm doing research to fix it. So these guys are going to go ahead and start hatching and whatnot very soon. So now we got to build the Confucius cage over there, however you say it. But let's go ahead and check out some of the other dinos while we can, because might as well take advantage of that. So here are our buddies from last time, and oh, whoa, they're no longer white. Interesting. The DNS yeah, what is the lag? I don't understand. These guys are no longer white. They were pure white when we put them in here last time. They still seem to be nocturnal. They look like they're sleeping or whatever during the day, so that's completely fine. And then our Dryosaurus, the one Kara really wanted, seems to be growing up well if I don't lag to death by the time I get over here. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just this section of the park. I don't know what it is about these chunks, but the computer doesn't like it. And there is the Dryosaurus buddy. He's getting big. He's getting big. The guy looks good. So we just need to start working on this Confucius cage thing for these little birds, and hopefully it will all go well, and hopefully I can figure out what is going on in these chunks specifically. It's just when I get back to this back of the park, because if I go anywhere before the spinal cage, I don't think I really have too many lag issues, but I get back here and it goes absolutely insane. So I don't know what's going on with this section, but something's happening. Okay guys, so we're just finishing up a couple pathway connections here to make everything look a bit nicer overall with these connections to each and every single enclosure, because we like a nice park. It wants to look good. We want to look good. There we go. Perfect. perfect. I think that kind of finishes off. It's not even or anything, but I think I like it. And over there we might make another pathway, but this is actually the down point. So this entire roof here is actually completely just straight up glass, for reinforced glass. I only made it a single layer, so I'm hoping they can't fly through it. If they do, we're gonna have some issues, but everything else is doubled layer, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I'm gonna have to remember to get a gate here or something, like right here, something. Oh wait, I have one here, so never mind, I guess that's fine. So we just need to go ahead and put these guys down. And, oh, they instantly spawn, and I can throw them like eggs. So here they go. Baby Confucisauruses. Ooh, what do they eat, though? That is the real question. They are herbivores, which is fine by me. So we can just go ahead and grab a little bit of wheat and feed them each. That one's full. Oh, God, where are they going? They're so tiny I can't see them. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? There were 3 of them. I see one. There's such a small render distance. They just deload so easily. Okay, that's the one I just fed. There we go. That should be the last one. So now that these guys are down and ready, we should let them grow up a little. Let's go ahead and check on our last guys, because you guys actually haven't seen them yet. And so let's go and check on our Gallimimuses. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. Hey. Western lowland gorilla. Gorilla, you go away. There we go. No thank you today. So there should be 3 of you guys, right? You guys eat plants as well. Okay, so they are going to sleep, which is good because it's nocturnal time, I think, which is very good. So I can just feed them up real quick. Where is the 3rd one, though? That is the real question. There were 3 of them, if I remember correctly. No, there was 1 still back at the house. Okay, so that's very good. So we got our 3 guys today. Okay guys, so we're pulling up our last Gallimimus egg, but I wanted to check up on the Brachiosauruses for a little bit. It seems like they're breeding. So we might have a Brachiosaurus problem. Yeah, look, there are 4 brand new baby dinos on there, which is not good for us because we had a similar problem with the Triceratops and they were overbreeding and I had to do some cleanup crew on it. You know, let's go ahead and check on our buggies, the Arthroporas as well, since we've not really seen them. Ooh, I love the design of it. That looks so cool compared to just the white color that they had last time. That's super awesome. Because if we come down here, this should be our exit in and out. And these guys were herbivores, right, for them? Yeah, they're herbivores. And it will attack on sight. Well, it's not attacking me. He is now full, so I don't think he will attack me. Will only attack if hungry. Well, that's a good thing. They're not attacking me anyway, so I'm just glad that they're completely full. And this mob will not attack you. Maybe it was just a glitch. No, one's really happy and one's not. I don't understand, but I love this cage and the design. I like that they're actually not just a plain white centipede now. This looks a lot cooler, and I think the cage goes with them a lot better than what it was just beforehand. So I'm really happy about that. Let's see how our Mossosarus friends are doing. Ooh, they look absolutely fantastic. I hope they don't get too much bigger or they might have collision issues, but otherwise I think the cage is just about a perfect size for them on both sides at this point. I actually think this side's a little wider than this side, but hey, it's all good. It works out. These guys have gotten absolutely massive, the Mossosauruses. I'm just glad that we're able to keep them contained so far. We've not had really any issues with them, so that's super nice overall. I mean, we do have this, but I mean, I am working on fixing that, so it's all good. We're getting there. I love it though. They look absolutely fantastic. Those were one of the dinosaurs that I was worried about the absolute most, so that's very interesting. And we run over the Dnas cage. It's really cool that they're nocturnal and that the fact that they're no longer completely white, so that's always a big bonus. So what we can go ahead and do here is we can jump down into this cage here and plant these good old eggs for the Gallimimuses. And where are they? They just kind of, oh, they're over there. Hi buddies. They must be running around. They must love the open space, so they've got plenty of space to run around and be free in, so that's really nice. And I'm hoping that the fact that we've been a little bit, it's got the Confucisauruses that have actually grown up to a bigger size, so we can actually view them. Because right now they're so tiny, they kind of just unload from a render distance. So let's see how they're doing. We should be able to see them from up here. I would be disappointed that, oh yeah, they do render in from distance, but it is hard to get them in here. They are a very tiny still, which is very sad. I don't know how big they actually get, but I mean, you know, that's just a part of it. At least they have plenty of flying around room. I know it's a very basic cage for them, but at the same time, I knew they flew, and that was about it. There's 2. There should be 1 more of you guys, but I mean, if I spend all time, oh, there it is. I was like, if I spend the all day looking in this cage, I could still not find them. So these guys are looking absolutely fantastic. That's really nice to see how they're doing. The Dilophosaurs have gotten quite big so far, and I think that one's a female, which is why it doesn't have orange on it, or those two are females. That's the only thing I can come up with why they have orange and that one does not. It's really, really interesting because there are different variants in the mod, obviously, because that's how they can breed on their own. So this is really cool, though. They've gotten to a lot bigger size, which is really, really nice. They were so tiny when they were first born, and it made it a lot harder to actually, you know, observe them and enjoy the view. But I mean, I think, guys, our park is coming so far together, and I absolutely love it. It's absolutely massive, too. Just look at this thing. There are enclosures just everywhere, nice little pathways. I love it. It looks absolutely fantastic. But yeah, this looks so good, and I just can't wait for these eggs to hatch and everything, and it's gonna be super nice. So these guys are completely all set, and we have the other cages for everyone else. So this was a fun and good episode. I just can't wait to see these guys fully grown and to see what those birds look like when they're just a bit bigger, because they're a little tiny to see now. So I hope you guys all did enjoy this episode of Jurassic Craft. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys all did, and I'll see you all later, rock stars. Peace.